Hey, Sadie Metter here, and I am going to show you the best way to hem your jeans. And you all remember, I don't know when you were kids, I know my kids hate it, the typical way of hemming your pants is to fold them and then just top stitch. But if you do that, you can see that you're not maintaining that original kind of like distress and fading that typically jeans have. And so I'm going to show you a way to hem them that preserves that original hem and makes them look professionally done, where no one's going to even be able to tell that you hemmed them. If you like this content and you want to see more like this, be sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel. So the first thing you want to do is try your jeans on, and you're going to cuff them at the length that you want them to be. So I've already tried these on, and I know that I'm going to be removing 2 inches off of the length of my pants. And so what you want to do is you want to be sure to fold them, and that measurement of what you're going to be removing is from the original hem to the fold. So I know I'm removing 2 inches. Then the next step is to divide whatever that measurement is that you have in half. So mine, half of 2 is 1. I'm going to refold the bottom of my pants so that I have just 1 inch below the original hem and to the fold. So just 1 inch there. And I'm going to pin that in a few places just to hold it all the way around. And the most important part of the pinning and the folding, you want to make sure that you're lining up this side seam, and also when we go to the machine to stitch it, I want to make sure that that stays lined up. So that's kind of the most important part for me, that I want to make sure that I'm pinning and getting lined up perfectly. So I'm going to finish pinning this, and then I'm going to use a zipper foot on my machine. So I have a denim needle on my machine. I'm using some denim or heavy duty thread in the top in the needle, regular polyester in my bobbin, and a zipper foot, and you're going to see I'm going to stitch and butt that presser foot right up on the bottom edge of that original fold, and so I'm going to be stitching in this crease. So let me finish pinning, and I'm going to go do that. Okay, so you can see that I have my zipper foot, and my needle is moved all the way over to the left so that it's stitching in different machines, have different zipper foots. However you're going to do it, you just want to make sure that you're stitching right at the edge of that fold. So I'm going to start with my needle down. And I'm just going to stitch all the way around. Now at those side seams, it might get a bit bulky, you know, depending on the type of denim you're working on. So if it feels like a bit too much fabric for you, the denim needles should help. But if you run into like a sticky situation where it's really hard, you can always use the hand wheel and just get over those tough parts by hand, and then just keep moving. All right, so I've stitched all the way around, and the next step is going to be to remove this excess. Now, I'm just gonna eyeball it. I wanna leave like about, I don't know, somewhere between 1/2 of an inch, 3/8 of an inch of the raw denim, kind of like at the bottom. So I'm just going to trim that off. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my machine, and I'm going to zigzag this raw edge, and I'm going to do that to prevent the raw edge from fraying, because you know how denim can fray. You can also do this with a serger if you have one, but I'm just going to use my machine and do a large zigzag stitch, and I'm going to go do that right now. So now I have zigzagged along the bottom edge, and the last step is to fold this back up to the wrong side of the jeans, and you're gonna give it a really good steam. Okay, so now that I've steamed it, you're all set, unless this raw hem flips on you whenever you slide your jeans on or catches on your shoes. If that's the case, you can go back and top stitch right along this edge to hold that in place, but I don't do that. It seems to work just fine for me. And now I have jeans that have the best hem, that look professional with that OG distress that I love. If there are any other techniques or tips you'd like to see, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching and happy sewing.